guys, oh, I mean, maybe it's because I have a ton of Scorpio in my own personal chart, including Scorpio being in my first house, and I'm in Aries, and Aries house is the first house, and so I've got like an extra oomph of this Mars, Pluto energy in my own chart, and that's what you guys are all about, is like transformation. And my forte is transformation of the self and deep diving into the self and self-growth and moving towards sovereignty. And you guys, when I read for you, it's just like, yes. It's like, yes, yes. So my candle is going to go out, but I think it's gonna last through your little mini new moon reading. Hello, if this is your first time here, my name's Vanessa. I use cards in my readings, and then my favorite thing to do is, I'm an astrologer, so I love reading birth charts. I love reading birth charts. I love reading your own unique signature and helping my clients to feel empowered and encouraged to develop themselves into like the person that they want to be, like, you know, whoever you are, so that you feel very sovereign. And also, I love to encourage people around their own personal health and well-being and wellness and sovereignty around that, and self-development and transformation qualities, which is Scorpio theme: transformation, transmutation, birth, death, sex. It can be intense. These are intense themes, and Scorpio is just so beautiful and the most misunderstood sign of the zodiac. Like, let's be real. People are always like, Scorpio. But Scorpio is so compassionate, loyal, you know, private, yeah, but you're an incredible detective. You're incredible behind the scenes as the director. You're an incredible puppeteer. Now, manipulation sometimes can come through because power is a big theme with Scorpio also, but that's the thing, is that like we're transcending those lower vibrations, and Scorpio is the only sign that has 3 levels to it. I don't know if you know that. The bottom one being the Scorpion, the mid-level, the next level of enlightenment or evolution of the soul and the heart, is the eagle. And the highest evolution and highest vibration of Scorpio is the phoenix and the dove. I don't know if you're into animal totems, but I am. And so Google those animal totems. Literally Google phoenix totem, eagle totem, Scorpio totem, scorpion totem, dove totem, and you'll get all of these other messages and symbolism that might resonate with you. So anyway, I just had to go into a whole love fest about Scorpio because I don't think you guys get it enough, and I honestly love to love on Scorpio. Okay, so welcome back if you're returning. And for all of you that are here, I am offering 20% off of all of my own personal readings through September 6th. I might extend it, but as of right now, definitely through Monday the 6th, which is also the new moon. And so here we are for your new moon reading. And so let's get some cards out. We're just pulling 3 cards and then a 4th for advice. So I just like, love on Scorpio for a bit. Sometimes you don't understand even how to utilize your power, and it's so easy to kind of get a little bit scattered or even intimidated or afraid of. My candle went out. It's because I talked so much about how much I love you guys. So anyway, Scorpio, sometimes you don't know how to utilize your power, and you don't necessarily always feel confident sharing your emotions. Depends on what all is in your chart. But I know, especially for the moon sign Scorpios, sharing very deep emotions can be almost too much to handle because you guys tap into so much. Scorpio, all the water signs have their own psychic abilities that they kind of tend towards, and Scorpio is super perceptive. Like, perceptive as fuck. You can see through any type of fake shit. You can see through facades. You can see into people's souls. You can see people's genuine good hearts. You know, if you're focused on that. You can also see how some people are like assholes. And so the power of the mind is really important here for Scorpio because you are so powerful. So 1, don't let that scare you. 2, utilize it for good. Evolve to the upper stages. And let's see what the cards have to say. I got really intense with you guys. I mean, hey, you're good with it. What's up with Scorpio right now? How can I help the Scorpios that are watching? Ooh, the Fool, a new beginning. Taking a leap of faith? Wanting there to be passion. And you are quite passionate too. It did kind of go, I think that's about the power of the mind. Taking a leap of faith can be especially scary. And you have to trust that you're going to, the net will appear. And so in a new beginning, right, you might be going through a rebirth right now. Like you might be the phoenix rising through the ashes and the flame. Or you're preparing to. You are raising in vibration as we speak. You're shedding old layers of yourself as we speak. And so pretty soon you're going to see the flame ignite. There's almost the death process. You're in that ethereal in between, because the Fool is the 0 card. It hasn't started yet, but it's in that preparation, release of the past. You're about to dive. And with that, I emphasize that weirdly because it's like there's a dive. In this dive, you're allowing something to die. You're allowing the past to bury the past. Let the dead bury the dead. Move on. You're in a leap, and you know it intuitively, but you haven't seen yet this spark, the ignition. Why is remix to ignition coming in my head? Hot and fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Crystal popping in the stretch navigator, rolling aware if the party was catered. Got still nowhere. And after the show, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby. I don't know. Take it to the room. Toot toot. Beep beep. I don't think you quite understand even like how fun this rebirth is going to be. This is this new life that you are about to plunge into. You're about to swan dive into this whole new way of being, and there's passion at your fingertips that's about to burst, combust into flame. This is very intense. This is very beautiful. I mean, there's a birthday party happening next door, so there's already this like, So that might also be why Remix to Ignition came on in my head, and I had to sing a lot of it for you guys. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening for Scorpio coming up as they swan dive into this rebirth, passionate new beginning? They're not even quite sure how to like understand at the moment, like how much passion is going to be involved here. It's like the quiet. Is it like the quiet before the storm? I don't know if that's quite right, but like the electricity that you feel before like a thunderstorm. This is intense, but it's so positive, because what is this new beginning about? It's almost like a second chance at a really passionate love with a soulmate. Oh, I've got chills all over my legs right now. Oh my gosh. Ooh, oh, juicy. I love it. And the candle went out. And now I'm hearing Goodbye, Norma Jean. A candle in the wind. I didn't know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before. This is a love. This is two things. This is big. This is big. This is intense. This is big, Scorpio. This is two things in what rolled up into one. Oh my god, like Tootsie Roll and what is this other song? Why are so many songs coming into my head for you guys? The Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Roll. I don't think you guys even understand like how much fun this is going to be. Okay, so it's two things. It's a love reconciliation, brand new start to a very passionate and loving. Are we joking here? I'm just gonna turn it up right, because you still don't quite see it yet. It's a little sideways. But it's definitely not upside down. And you wouldn't see it yet if you haven't rebirthed yet. Look at that. To have a passionate new start with a soulmate. This is a reconciliation card. So it's not only that, but it's also simultaneously you allowing the past to be done. That candle went out. You're allowing that dead and dying flame of the past to extinguish naturally. It you know, you saw it. You saw it. They saw that it was done. And it's like you gave it a proper ending so that you could swan dive. They're singing happy birthday. Birthday. Happy birthday. Energetically, emotionally, spiritually, those of you that are still here and watching, you at the very least, have just ascended into the eagle phase, if not the phoenix and dove phase. For most of you watching, it's the phoenix phase, because this is all phoenix energy. Look up phoenix. Watch Harry Potter. That's the thing too, like, your wish is granted. This new beginning with someone from your past, either in this actual incarnation and you know who this person is, or you have just opened up a portal for a past life soulmate to enter into your life, and it's going to be amazing. There's adventure, there's passion, there's inspiration, there's love making. Like, love making. Love making happening here. Oof. Is there baby making happening here? For some Scorpios, there is. Let's get your advice. So you guys are transforming personally and simultaneously opening up for this, like, love, for this epic love. Okay. Wow. Releasing the burdens of the past. They're gone. Poof. What would advice be for this, though? Because it's like, you've already done that. The candle went out. You've let go. Oh my god, I opened 2 Ten of Wands. Magic. Reverse. Let's just read that. Like many cards, especially when reversed, more than one meaning is possible. In a reading, we can determine the best meaning with choice, partly through the other cards and partly through an intuition that can only develop with practice. Definitely talking about a whole new level of perception, intuition, your psychic abilities opening up. Most simply, the Ten of Wands reversed indicates that the burdens have increased in weight and number to the point where the person may collapse from them physically or emotionally. At the same time, it can mean that the person has thrown off the burdens because they've been too much to bear. From here, the situation branches again. Does he or she throw down the sticks because of a realization that he or she can use the energy to better purpose? Where are we at? There we go. Or does the person only rebel against the responsibilities without really doing anything constructive? No, this was very honorable. A woman I once read for described it as a question of throwing the sticks behind or before us. If behind, we attempt a new direction. If before, it means we will pick them up again and continue trudging on the same road. Nah, you guys, nah. This is a new beginning. This is brand new. This is, okay, it's a reconciliation, and so in a sense, there is a repeating of history here, whether in this incarnation or past life. The thing is, you've elevated, you've risen in frequency, you've evolved mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and so anything in the past that was a block for this transcendence, you've let it go, and you are that phoenix rising, Scorpio. Oh, see, I told you guys I love reading for you. I love reading for you. I want one more card. I did it for Libra. I'm gonna do it for you guys too. I want just one more card telling us about where we're going here with this new inspiring love and this transformation of self. You want another shot of being victorious because it wasn't victorious in the past, and now you have wings. You have wings personally, and this love maybe gives you butterflies, maybe makes you feel like you're floating or flying, and it's reciprocated. There's a lot of nurturing here. One might be a little bit more experienced than the other. So whether it's you or this other person, that never dings. So definitely take that as it resonates. Whenever I hear a ding, it's like a validation of what was just said. So there's balance here where in the past it was all about you having to carry burdens of others. And now I think it's because of this soulmate that you're elevating, and you get to nurture them as they've nurtured you. I feel as though this soulmate, it's not that they're above you or more anything than you, but they've created, they planted a seed. They planted a seed within you. They've inspired you to hold your own torch and to not let the opinions of others or ideas of others weigh you down or burden you like you've done in the past. And because you're now holding your own torch, now that you've been learning how to motivate, follow your passion, like follow your own, lead yourself in an inspiring way rather than looking to others for validation. Now, I think that this soulmate really has inspired you, even if it's a past life soulmate. Like, there's really good karma here. And I read that in composite charts between two people. I can see in which ways you've interacted before in past lives and in which ways you bring gifts to one another in this life. You're about to feel so empowered and simultaneously so cared for and loved that, like, it's easy for you to reciprocate in a way that you've never been able to in yourself and with another. Oh, okay, we're leaving it there. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, okay. I hope that this helps. You guys get me all excited. Oof. If you can't tell, I have a ton of Scorpio in my chart, but okay, bye.